Alright, hey guys, we're going to be doing a room tour of our room for video games. So, to start off, here we have our kind of miscellaneous consoles. We've got Atari, Coleco,
and then the reactor.
Just seeing there. Of course, the awesome reactor. If you haven't seen that, check out that video. Time Crisis 4 box, miscellaneous garbage. We've got these the Game Gear games, Risk, Battlefield Risk, picked that up at Goodwill. We got, of course, the Nomad, the Game Gear, Vita, PlayStation, or PSP, and Neo Geo Pocket. These binders hold our Game Boy games. I won't go through all of them, because you can check our old collection videos, but
it's mostly the loose stuff, Game Boy.
But yeah, we also have our e-reader cards,
and then PSP Neo Geo Pocket,
PSP Neo Geo. Moving on to our shelves, we've got this first shelf, which is it's hard to see, but mostly this is actually mostly
down at the end.
Mostly Atari. We got
and
Coleco, Master System, yeah, you do. And then we got a few inbox Master System games, and this one's mostly Genesis. We don't have a ton of everything, but we've got a little bit. Well, I guess we have a ton of like Xbox and stuff, but we don't have huge amounts of things, you know. Pick up the classics. We got like WWE Royal Rumble. Recent pickup, Earthworm Jim. We haven't shown that in the video yet. Earthworm Jim 2 for Saturn. That was a really good price on that.
The Saturn collection is fairly small.
Yeah. No, we also have a couple that aren't boxed yet. But we'll probably get around to showing you those.
PlayStation here starts.
PlayStation. As you can see, we actually got some, before we go back, or further, we got some custom cases. This is actually the N64 one because we couldn't find a separate cover. But a good example, Metal Gear. You can see beautiful, kind of like customized to look like a PS1 or a PS2 case.
We're working on getting some more, but
we're just gonna go to the library and use their printer because it's cheaper than using our own ink.
Our Dreamcast,
of course,
little PlayStation, and then Dreamcast here. I think we have a pretty good collection. We have Jet Grind here.
Yeah, we got the
Marvel
good games.
vs. Capcom, Phantasy Star Online, Shenmue, Skies of Arcadia, Space Channel 5.
And then, for Xbox, we've got a decent lineup too. A lot of these we just kind of got through lots or other things because Xbox huge games are pretty cheap. Of course, since we got them through like lots or like a pal, we bought a bunch of his childhood Xbox games off of. He gave us a decent amount of shit, and ironically, a lot of shit we already had for GameCube when we were kids, like Taz Wanted, Shrek 2, all that good shit. So, moving on.
Tiny bit of Xbox huge here before it heads right into the PS2.
Ultimate Spider-Man, Raw, you know how it is. And then our PS2 collection's pretty big. Not huge for like most PS2 collections, but I mean like we even have SingStar. So, you know, we're legit. And then like a lot of these games we'll just buy as jokes, and other games we just buy because we're hoarders. But
short little thing of PSP.
Yeah, those are our loose PSPs. You can see glare there, but Amazing Spider-Man. Arkham, normal and Game of the Year, Battlefield collection. So that's our first shelf. We've got a few more that we'll get on to. But next off, we've got our Red Dead Redemption poster. We hang up a lot of the posters in this room. We got a Darkness 2 poster. I don't know if you guys like that type of stuff, but this is a Pat Gleason print sketch of the Joker page. Splash page from issue 16 of Batman and Robin. Next off, we've got our TV and our setup for filming. PS3 down there. Treadmill. Next, we got our Halo Master Chief Blockbuster thing. They were selling that for like $5 when Blockbuster was closing down. We thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, moving on, we got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas poster. There's some of my comics. We got my actual Pat Gleason page, issue 5, page 1 of Brightest Day. Batman, Assassin's Creed 3, Grand Theft Auto, DC, and Grand Theft Auto. So we're gonna move on to the next room quick. Alright, now here are the games we need to like relabel. A lot of them, like, we'll have our Saturn games in here. I don't think it's easy to find an example, but like for these games, we'll toss the actual fold thing in here, in the case, and then the game in the actual hard case. We want them in these tall cases unless that was their original form, because just, I don't know.
Left is
Because fuck you guys. And then here are the comics I need to read. If you're wondering. Then there's my Primus. Here is our
that's
some of our miscellaneous controllers. That's our
that
box
need
we
bags. This is
carry shit around in, and these are our other miscellaneous accessories.
cords and bags.
And on to here.
Start with the
I guess we have to start with the.
yeah,
I know.
Sorry, bud.
Here are the rest of our Xbox 360 games. Continues on to a little under here too. Xbox 360 we have a pretty damn big collection of. And our PS3 games and our Vita game. We have one more that's loose, I believe.
One more that's loose in the cross-buy version.
Then we got our Wii gamepad charging over there. Next off we got our e-reader. And our miscellaneous batteries and things for the DSi, Wii U box, Afterglow controller, Project X Zone soundtrack and pamphlet, our fuckload of DS chargers. Onto these games, we got our humble Famicom collection and our tiny
real interesting one here.
Pirate Golden. That's either Tom and Jerry or Pokemon Silver ported to the Famicom. So it's one or the other. They're both documented to be in that really shitty box. We have a pretty humble NES collection. If I get a shitty game, I want it to usually be like a movie game, and pretty cheap too. And then for the good games, we have so many of them. Like, we already had so many of them downloaded.
We do have a few.
Usually, I'm just like, NES, put them off to the side. Yeah, we do have
Contra.
Obviously, it's not like we just have shitty games. That'd be fucking stupid.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, like our we have like Mario 3 and Mario Duck Hunt and all that shit. But for the most part, the reason we don't have many games is we have so many of them downloaded in other places that we just haven't really got. It's kind of like a find it for a good deal type thing. And we don't search out for NES as much. But we got some Super Famicom games, and our Super NES collection, again, pretty small and humble, but we got some good games for it. I just recently picked up Contra 3, and then we got Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Legend of Zelda, Secret of Mana, that's one of my favorite picks, Shaq Fu, Star Fox, Street Fighter, Castlevania 4, that's another pretty expensive one right now.
2 copies of All
Two
Stars.
copies of All Stars, 2 copies of World. Both
RPG
of
right here.
yeah, RPG, but of course these copies of World, they're actually different. They're the different arts. I think one's the bundle and one's the retail. Yoshi's Island, Super Star Wars, Super Return of the Jedi. We still need Empire.
This guy right here is actually pretty interesting. It was a demo unit that they used in stores like, the stores that would carry a Super Nintendo. You can see it says demo. It's just Tetris Attack. It plays exactly the same, but
And it is the full game too.
it does have a little bit of an interesting story behind it.
What was I thinking? Where's RPG at?
I already pointed it out. It's right here between World and All Star.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Then it goes on to our N64 games. Most of these aren't labeled, obviously, but we have like Ocarina, Majora's Mask in the corner. I got that Madden game because it's like $2 and it's in like a mint box. Pretty cool,
Quite a few
actually.
of the Pokemon games.
Yeah, like Pokemon Channel. We actually got Stadium with manual. We don't have the box. Going on to our GameCube collection. This is one of my favorite consoles to collect for. We got a pretty decent amount. We've got all the GameCube classics now, just about.
Right here we have the a freeloader, which allows you to play Japanese games.
And then we
And
also
between
got
it,
the
a Game Boy player.
the
which
Game
lets
Boy
you play
player,
Game
yeah.
Boy and Game Boy Advance games.
Going on top of the next shelf first, we got our Mario puzzle. This is complete still, but it's kind of cool just to have the box. 2 Game Boy Huges. We picked up a second one because it has a really nice shell, but like the screen's a little dirtier. So, I don't know. 2 Game Boys, not bad. Then we got our Tiger Electronics Super Bowl. We got 2 Game Boy Advance Americans. We got this Game Boy, color which I got in box. I got this for $15 when I went to a game store. My game store was sold out today. I was looking for a Game Boy Color, and someone walked in with one as I was walking out, and I'm like, "I'll give you $15 for it," and he just took it because he didn't want to deal with the bullshit. Then my Japanese inbox Game Boy Advance. Aiden got me this one. I pretty much just wanted an upgrade to the Game Boy Advance. It's of course region free, but it is the same Game Boy as this, just Japanese. So, and then back there our Super Joy. I don't. We should probably do a video on that pretty soon. Essentially, it's a whole bunch of NES games pirated onto this, and it's supposed to have Famicom capabilities, and like 1 in 5 it actually works.
It claims to have 76,000 games, but it's actually 76 games 1,000 times.
Yeah, something like that.
That's interesting.
Then we got our 3DS, our DS Lite. Of course, this is chipped open because we had to fix the battery. DSi, and my newer DS Lite I picked up pretty recently so I can play back compatible games. Then we got a 3DS box. 3DS is there. 2DS box. My 2DS is upstairs. I forgot to grab it, but it really doesn't matter for the purpose of the video. Then we got continued GameCube collection.
Right here's a little bit of Japanese games.
Oh yeah, we do got our Gundam and Pikmin game.
They come in a much smaller box.
That's why we got the freeloader. Wii collection. Pretty cool. And then we got our Wii U collection. Wii U collection doing pretty good. We got everything Nintendo wise. Pretty much except Hyrule Warriors. The things I do want still, I want Amazing Spider-Man 2 for it, and Lego Marvel. Those are the 2 right now that I really want. There's a couple more that are out there. That'd be cool. But both those games are going down in price pretty significantly. Then we have Kingdom Hearts. The box, the actual games in the case. My Japanese Leaf Green and Fire Red. And then our Red Rescue Team. Next off, our Game Boy or our DS collection. We got some highlights like Jonas and Camp Rock somewhere in there. And finally, our 3DS collection, which is pretty okay. Now on to our Alright, if you come over here, it's a little messy, but we got, first off, our setup here. Xbox, PlayStation 2, PS1 setup over here. And then if you come up top, you can see our Dreamcast thing. We got this Yu-Gi-Oh tin, which holds our memory cards. Dreamcast mouse, Dreamcast keyboard, Vita box, PlayStation 1, Japanese. We don't have any games for it. We just picked it up and then kind of forgot about it, like everything else. Yeah, we should. Super Famicom in box. PSP, I think that one, is this one in box right now?
No, that's the one that's out there.
Yeah, I didn't know if we had that out there. Well, I know we had one PSP, but I forgot if it was out there. Sega Genesis, this is like the Atomic plug-and-play version. It can actually play normal Genesis games. That's in box. Next we got my N64, which is our oldest console we currently own. Well, not oldest, but I mean one we've had the longest. Our NES. We can peer back there. GameCube, Wii, and our Super Nintendo should be back there somewhere.
Super Nintendo's behind the GameCube.
Oh, it is?
Or behind the NES.
Yep, there it is. It's dark back there, but you can maybe see that.
Super fan.
And then our Switch box allows us to switch between 4 consoles. I don't remember what's set up right now. Xbox, PlayStation, PS2, I mean, and
the PS1 and the PS2 are sharing cords.
Yeah, and then
the Xbox.
Alright, we also have the Saturn open, or on there, I guess. Come down here. This is our Sega collection. You can see the Master System right here. One of our Dreamcasts, one of our Genesises.
We only have the one Genesis.
Well, we have the other one.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Saturn. We have a PS2 Slim as well, Saturn and SNES, or is there one more?
SNES, GameCube, the silver GameCube.
Oh, yeah. We got all those, but those are at our mom's house. So, this is our, oh yeah, we also got our 3 Xbox Bones, huge, and our copy of Doom the movie.
There's a little stuff back here as well.
This is a fucking gem.
stuff
And then,
over here is all
other than that,
sensors.
we've got like Rock Band drums
Walking
and our
Dead
Walking
plug-in
Dead
game.
plug and play that doesn't even work.
And then over here there's just some musical stuff.
Oh, yeah, and then
Donkey
our-
Kong drums.
Donkey Kong drums and shit. Well, that was just a little video just kind of showing off the shit we have in our game room. Also, forgot to show you this. The Mountain Dew Lemonade Gamer Fuel.